And that's one thing too that I thought about the other day was that the reason I think Subnautica is so much better than those other types of survival games was really came down to the animations and the way the animals move and are designed. Because even ARK, I like a lot of ARK's mechanics, but it's a very lonely in dead world. The animals don't feel real. They don't move real. They it just doesn't create a good enough environment for me to stay invested a lot of the time. Whereas Subnautica, even though the patterns of the predators are fairly predictable and stuff, the way everything comes together still feels a lot more a lot better. So I think that's why I think that's why that's the one that I really go back to. That's the one I think about when I think of kind of the pinnacle of survival crafting games.
See, I'm different, and we can agree to disagree here. But with ARK, I'm so task oriented, I guess. As a gamer, I like to always have stuff to do, I guess. And in ARK, it's there's so many things to do. It's almost overwhelming. I could tame this, I could go out and tame that, I could work on my base, I could work on my raft, I could go try to fight a boss. In Subnautica, it's a little more stale, where it's not as there's not as many points out there for you to task orient yourself towards. So I guess that would be my my point of view on that. So it just feels more lively. Yeah. ARK does.
Oh, so I actually, I could not disagree more with that. It definitely is not more lively. It's definitely more task oriented. There's more tasks to do.
And to me, that fills the world a little bit better. And I'm not trying to say Subnautica's a bad game.
No, I know.
I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I'd actually probably rate them around the same. Because the problems that I have with ARK is, it's the glitches. And a lot of that isn't really ARK Wildcard Studios' fault. Because I play with
a very big game.
Well, that, and I play with mods. So once you start introducing, 10, 15, 20 different mods, you get all these conflicting issues in the source code. Or you can, at least. And it does happen, especially if you've got a 500-hour file and there's been time for problems to accumulate. So, but we don't have to go into ARK at all. Yeah. But if we're comparing, I would say that they're probably around the same quality, just different.
Yeah. I don't know. Ambiance is just so important for me.
Yeah, and Subnautica has a lot of that, for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of like a masterclass in that type of ambience, I think.
Put in the comments section what you guys think. It'd be interesting to hear. And I'll put a poll out on my YouTube channel, and then next podcast we'll talk about those results to see. And it's going to be favored towards ARK, for sure, because most of my audience on the Havoc Gaming channel I got from ARK. But I think a lot of people who've played ARK will also like Subnautica, so it'll be interesting to see what you guys have to say.
Search your souls and know that I'm right. And, don't be baby idiots. Use your big brains and come to the proper conclusion. Just my conclusion.
You guys know what's right.